Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Botched podcast. I'm Jonathan, and today I'm going to be joined by Ryan,
Hey!
Matt,
Hello!
and we're going to be talking about wrestling events on WWE, such as Raw and SmackDown or any pay-per-views. Today, we're
Yep,
going to be
today talking about Battleground
Battleground. A real
Battleground,
ground of battles.
indeed.
with the gayest logo in WWE event history.
And I
It's
like how,
just graffiti.
yeah,
No, that's SummerSlam. That's graffiti.
Oh, I could have sworn it was Battleground.
yeah,
No, Battleground was the one that had the paint slash like all over. it.
That's what
yeah. That's what graffiti is.
that's what I meant.
Oh, I thought you meant like the actual graffiti, like the SummerSlam thing.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about Battleground.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's talk about
Let's talk
the
about
greatest
that.
pre-show in history. Let's talk about Ty Dillinger, the
Ty
perfect 10,
Dillinger
Yes.
fought-
versus William Shakespeare himself. Oh, I mean Aiden English.
Yes,
Indeed.
very great intro there. Let's talk about why Aiden English deserved this win. Why?
There is
why.
no-
Um,
Yeah.
I think he won this match because he was losing a lot of momentum, and he needs some steam going into SummerSlam, maybe for a bigger feud.
Yeah. Well, Ty needed the same thing.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
I
I
automatically
agree.
give this 10.
But-
This
But still, Ty Dillinger still has everyone going 10, 10, 10, 10, despite losing every match that he's ever been in.
Yeah, that's true. He does
Pretty
have the fans always behind him. I mean, Aiden's not going to really be in the United States Championship scene, nor
Oh.
the WWE Championship. They're not going to make him another Jinder
I
Mahal.
mean, Jinder Mahal is
I
WWE
heard some
champ. So.
rumors that maybe he could go into a feud with Shinsuke, but I feel like that's. I don't think he has. I don't think
He's gonna
he has a good SummerSlam match.
he's gonna get kicked the hell out of him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
horrible.
He's gotten a little bit of momentum back after beating Ty, but I don't think that's enough to fight Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, what did Aiden even use to beat Dillinger?
I don't even know. It was. What was it again? I forget. Wasn't it like a? I know it's someone else's finisher.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I can't
well,
pinpoint.
I'm not sure.
If I think about it, I'll tell you.
don't wait.
Well-
Okay.
And
Don't you
pull
think?
the po-
Let's talk a little bit about Ty Dillinger. Don't you think he should have had he should have gone somewhere by now? Like
Like
Like-
a title feud.
maybe not a title. Well, maybe a title feud, but
He should
technically,
probably be in the U.S. title picture.
yeah, he debuted all the way back at Royal Rumble.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh well, I mean he
Hold on.
was in the Royal Rumble not until like constant television until the
Right, yeah.
SmackDown after WrestleMania. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
But most
Was
people
in-
would say his debut is Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if he didn't come out at 10, there would have been riots like Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, what happened after that? We had the...
The tag team match.
We had the New Day taking the titles from the Usos in a shocking finish, but great match.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I kind of think that the Usos deserve to win more because it would have built some big momentum for them.
Yeah, they really needed that because
And also,
this is
but I'm kind of confused as to how last Survivor Series, they took one kick to put the Usos down, and then now when they're fighting the Usos, a kick out of midair wasn't even enough to put it down.
Yeah.
right.
It's yeah.
You know,
it's
it really
exciting.
saddens me because like the Usos had like 3-4 tag title reigns. This is probably their best one.
Yeah, this has definitely by far been their best one. I'm loving this new gimmick.
Yeah.
They've been doing great. It's a shame that they lost it to New Day. New Day didn't need it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they
no.
barely just came on from the shake-up and then they
And what I'm thinking
lost
about is after New Day finished their feud with Usos, because I think that might go another into SummerSlam. Well, I'm pretty sure it will after what happened on SmackDown.
Most
but-
likely.
What is going to happen after they finish the feud with the Usos? Like, who are they going to face? There's not enough tag teams. I mean, I'm thinking maybe the people that attacked Breezango could maybe be the next challengers. I've heard rumors of Harper and Rowan
Yeah,
I've also
it's
Yeah.
rumors of Sanity and Authors of Pain, but considering those two are feuding for the tag titles in NXT, I don't see it happening.
I mean,
Yeah, let's see.
yeah, I mean, Eric, Rowan and Harper for the gajillionth time.
I
It's
mean,
kind
like,
of the most
neither
obvious
of them
thing.
are doing anything, so I think it's fine.
Yeah, because those guys are actually really good as a tag team.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you remember the matches they put on with the Usos back in 2014?
Yeah.
Like those were
Yeah.
great. But
That's why.
this is a new day.
But I mean, what do you think that the mystery attackers of Breezango, that would just be one and done feud? Because I
Yeah,
mean,
most likely.
yeah,
It's it saved them their momentum anyway.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brazongo needs the titles at least once though.
Anyone, personally, in my opinion, I think if anyone should have taken the titles off of the Usos, I think it should have been Breezango.
Yeah, me too.
You say that a lot about Breezango.
Like, I mean,
personally, yeah.
Breezango is good. They deserve.
bro, Backlash
Yeah.
was a perfect match though. It was
Yeah.
hilarious as hell. But
Yeah.
I mean, if
That was one of the
if Brazongo won that, we
recent
wouldn't have been able to see the rap battle.
that I can remember actually enjoying in WWE.
Yeah. All right. So, how would you rate the New Day versus the Usos match?
I'd give that an A+.
Yeah, well, if we're gonna go like with the out of 5 stars, I'd probably give it 4.25.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing.
Yeah, I'd
There's
say
some good spots.
4.25.
Yeah, something like that.
Started
Pretty
in
good match.
yeah. But as with most of the endings of Battleground, you know, pretty much most of the endings of Battleground were not that good.
It was actually pretty good. I wasn't too happy with the result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Results
Really good.
or just failing to actually.
Kofi hit the
Commit.
Trouble in Paradise, then Xavier hit the big elbow from across the ring. It was great.
Yeah, it's just what I mean by that. I mean like not ending the way people wanted it to, or
I like the
Right.
just
The
botching
finishes of matches. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great opener. Too bad it was the only great match of the show.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well, I mean, the Punjabi prison match wasn't horrible.
Well,
It was
yeah.
probably
We'll get
better.
to that. We'll get to that when that comes around.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
next up, Shinsuke versus Baron Corbin.
I mean, I a lot of people hated this match. I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was that bad, but it certainly wasn't amazing, but it wasn't horrible.
Like
Yeah.
the pace picked up, like I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes after, but
There were some.
it did pick up.
Didn't like the finish. Finish was off.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it was to keep both men looking strong.
Yeah, but Money in the Bank doesn't need to look strong. The whole point is he has the briefcase. He doesn't need to be looking strong. Like Seth Rollins lost 90% of his matches when he was Money in the Bank.
Yeah, most Mr. Money in the Banks have lost their matches, and then they'll lose the match on the opening show sometimes, and the opening of the show, and then they'll come back by the main event and win the title.
Yeah.
That's a pattern that I've noticed with many Money in the Bank winners.
Yep.
But
I mean,
So
it's just going into this match. I didn't have as much of expectations.
yeah, I mean,
Neither was the payoff that good.
I think it was better than a lot of people are saying it was.
I mean, it's Shinsuke Nakamura.
Right. A lot of
There's
people
the-
hate Baron Corbin. I personally don't think he's that bad. I don't think he's great. He's like an AJ Styles or Shinsuke Nakamura, but he's not horrible.
of course not. He's definitely
Cough,
not horrible.
cough, Darren Young. So
Darren
I mean,
Ollie.
my biggest takeaway.
Oh, whoop,
Oh, sorry.
sorry.
My biggest takeaway from this match is that it proved that Shinsuke actually had nuts. Or is that just me? Maybe it just
Yeah.
proved he was human,
Yeah. All
and
right.
not just superhuman.
That WWE can't book.
Yeah.
All right.
Disqualification was unneeded.
So, what would you rate this match out of 5 stars?
3.
Barely a 3. I'd say 2.7.
I've given it 2.5.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it a 2.75 to 3.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up is the Fatal 5-Way Women Elimination match for a number 1 contendership of Naomi.
Oh my god. What a disaster that was.
I mean, I think the match was decent at best.
Barely decent.
Stupid moment. Lana broke up 3 falls. She broke up 2. Or wait, no.
Nia Jax.
No, broke up the sharpshooter on Becky and then tried to pin Becky off a sharpshooter, which I don't understand that logic.
She pulled 2K
Then
logic.
then
Yeah.
uh then Tamina broke up two disarmers on Lana and ended up getting eliminated off one. Then after
Lana did absolutely nothing.
the finish happened, all the finishes came like 5 seconds after. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
after.
it happened way too quick.
I
Like
mean,
Lana, I could understand, but then Becky
Right.
getting eliminated so quickly, I didn't like that either.
Yeah, and then the winner. I mean, I'm not. That's not a SummerSlam match I'm excited for. Natalia versus Naomi.
Yeah, Natalia has like chemistry, but she only has chemistry with only a few other women.
yeah.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Because like people like Charlotte, yeah, she tore down the house in NXT.
The only way I can see myself getting excited over that match is if Carmella cashes in.
Yeah. She.
That
Okay. Personally, I thought that while I was watching this match, that Nia Jax and Lana, they were gonna get to the end, and then
Nia Jax. You mean Tamina?
I mean, sorry, I'm retarded. Nia. I mean, I said it again. Tamina. Hey, you guys said it earlier too.
No, I did. You said it earlier.
Ryan said it earlier. I know
I
that.
did not.
But anyways,
I can see how you get confused with that because Nia and Alexa and all that.
yeah. But so Tamina, I thought they were gonna go to the at least the final 3, and then Tamina gets screwed over by Lana. But no, they were the first 2 eliminated, and I didn't really like that.
Yeah, it was an interesting booking. I mean, I think Tamina, if they want her to be cared about, like if they want us fans to care about Tamina, she shouldn't have been the first one to be eliminated.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get her at least to the
I think
3rd.
I think she should have let Lana tap out to the disarmor, and then that could have built some tension between Lana and Tamina. And Tamina's like, I got to be in it for myself sometimes. I can't always be in it for just you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Lana just did it. She just didn't help out Tamina when she needed it. When Tamina broke up like 3 times.
Right. So I mean, then, like I said, I think Charlotte or Becky should have done it. The reason I say Charlotte is because Naomi and Charlotte have like unfinished business, where
Very much
yeah.
unfinished,
And
and that's a
match.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Oh yeah.
So.
And then the reason I got Becky was because I was thinking Becky could dethrone Naomi, because I haven't liked Naomi's reign personally, so I want it to end at SummerSlam, but I don't really want Natalia to be champion, so that's why I said I want Carmella to win. But Becky, if she won, and then Carmella cashed in on Becky, then there's story there, because who did James Ellsworth screw over twice? Becky Lynch.
Oh, poor James Ellsworth, dude. He got to miss his 1-year anniversary on SmackDown.
Yeah. All right. So, with all that out of the way, how would you guys? What's your opinion on this match?
3.
3.
Solid 3.
I would say 3.25, just because.
That's being generous here, because those 3 eliminations happening so quickly did not sit well with me.
Going in, I didn't think Natalia would win it, but
no, I heard betting odds, and I was still thinking Charlotte, but
yeah. So if I were to give it anything, it had a surprise victor, but it's just not the one that I really wanted.
Yeah. No way.
All right. So next up, the United States Championship match between AJ Styles and Kevin Owens.
My lord!
Someone say the most disappointing match of the night.
No, I think it's a good match. I just think the finish was dumb.
Yeah.
Very dumb. Like I could
back between those two.
I was really confused at how that went because I didn't believe what I was seeing because I thought Styles, he's dead, like when he got pinned.
Right.
Because he was he had that submission locked in.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Owens
And then Owens kind of rolled back, and I've heard that it was a botched finish, but AJ didn't make any attempt to kick out.
He did not. He just laid there, and that's what really made me mad because I saw his legs moving a little bit, but not even his shoulders, just trying to get off the mat.
Yeah.
Apparently he argued with the ref after the match and kicked the steps, but that could just be storytelling. He was mad that he was like, oh no, I shouldn't have lost that. You're dumb, ref. I had him in a submission.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the story would have been better if Kevin Owens tapped out. But well, then again, if it was a botched finish, then this wasn't supposed to be the end. But if Kevin Owens tapped out and the referee didn't notice it, but he noticed AJ getting pinned at the same time, and he counted Kevin as the winner.
All right.
Yeah.
I have to be right back. So, yeah.
All right. If that was intended to be the actual finish, then I definitely don't think that they did it right.
Not one bit.
It's like
I was trying to find replays.
Look bad because he's like tapping out, and then everyone would be like, "Ref, Kevin was tapping out." The ref's gonna be like, "No, I didn't see it."
Exactly. It was just real. I don't know. When the tag teams are match of the night, I mean, that's fine with me. But how would I say this? It wasn't the most disappointing match of the night, but it was disappointing.
Right. What match did we have after this?
We had the flag match, Cena and Ruru.
Right. Okay.
Are we gonna wait for SmackDown though?
Yeah. Let's do our overall rating of that match. I think that match was good, so it deserves like a 3.5. But I think the finish deserves a 1 star.
Yeah, barely. I don't even give it a star. It was just that bad. I'd give it a B, 3.5. Yeah.
But yeah, the match itself was pretty good. I feel like they're still holding something back between those two, but then I also feel like they're not having a SummerSlam match, so that also confuses me.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. I mean,
don't you feel like they've kind of been holding something back in these two matches?
All right,
they've been holding back. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but they've been doing something because it just doesn't feel as unique.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like they're like going all out as they should be.
Right.
All
right. I don't know if you guys said this while I was gone about the title going back and forth.
Oh no, yeah.
All right.
No. We'll talk about that SmackDown.
Or actually, I think this one of Mino. I said in a comment of someone like talking about the hot potato. I said, hot potato. If you have the hot potato, you are champ.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, it reminds me of the Raw Women's title back in 2015, where Sasha and Charlotte were just going back and forth.
Yeah, as I stated earlier.
It reminds me of Jericho and Owens feud, where Owens won it from Jericho, and then Jericho won it back from Owens, and then Owens won it back from Jericho.
Well, we'll continue on this topic when we go around to SmackDown. But anyways, how would you rate this match?
I think it's a great match. I think it was better than I expected. I don't think the rules were quite explained because the crowd, I think they thought that Rusev had won when he grabbed the flag.
What?
Like when Rusev grabbed the flag?
No. I said. What would you rate AJ versus Owens?
He was still talking about AJ versus Owens.
All right. Well, now we're waiting for Matt's blunder to happen.
My bad.
All right.
I mean, we already talked. We kind of talked about our ratings when you were gone, but definitely 3.5 from us.
Yeah, we both said 3.5.
I say 3. I'd give it a 3. All right. Now we're talking about the John Cena versus Rusev flag.
Yeah.
With Mr. Receding Hairline.
Because I think I've basically given all my thoughts. I don't think I gave all my thoughts, but the match was good. Like I said, I think it was better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, much better than I thought it would be.
Like I said, the rules weren't quite explained enough because I think the crowd definitely thought Rusev won when he pulled the flag off the thing. First.
Yeah, I mean they had to pay attention to the steps that were right there to put the flags in now.
That they should have paid attention, but the rules could have been explained better too. I mean.
Right.
I think I knew from the moment Rusev grabbed the flag first, he was losing. Well, I kind of knew going into it Rusev would be losing, but definitely.
Yeah, me too.
But also, some parts I find some of the logic in the match dumb. I mean, you're supposed to be a wrestling fan, not question the logic, but if you're fighting for a match where you have to get your flag all the way up the ramp and put it into the thing. Wouldn't you, when your opponent's down, wouldn't you grab your opponent's flag and, move it away from close to the ramp?
Yeah, just
I
chuck
mean,
it to the crowd.
that makes sense, but then again,
To
they're
the
trying to
crowd, or, like,
focus.
just, like,
They're trying to
throw it
focus on
all
their own
over.
flag. You know,
Yeah,
they're trying to they're trying to get there quicker, so it's just
When
like
they
take more
have
time to move away the flag.
to take the flag and kick it a little bit, and then grab their flag and go march them.
Pull a super kick. Just super kick
And
it.
then also, I assume John Cena burned the U.S. flag after the match because the flag ain't supposed to touch the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not even sure.
Cena.
I hope
That's
he
not patriotic.
Yeah, but it just was a very confusing match. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. That's all.
Yeah, could have been better,
Like,
but I mean,
match
I
was
like
good.
the finish was pretty good too. I mean, the
Yeah,
AA through two
it made
tables.
it look strong. Still,
Yeah.
like Rusev came so close, but then Cena was able to fight back and do the AA through two tables, and then he was able to win.
Yeah.
Oh, America wins! Blah blah blah.
America. All right.
If this feud continues, Rusev needs to get another win because I feel like this is the match that I would be okay with him losing in a feud.
Yeah.
Like, because he doesn't have to get pinned or submitted, and he can still look strong, like where he went through two tables. But I think they can do two more matches and have Rusev win both of those. But obviously, if they're continuing the feud, they'll do 50-50 booking, and then have Cena win the last match. So
Yeah.
Cena will, Rusev will win the next one, and the big final one, Cena would win. But I don't think they're continuing the feud.
I mean,
No, I hope.
if they do continue the feud, which I don't think they will, but if they do, I would really hope for the last match of theirs to be a last man standing. I don't know why. Like
I mean,
that they would give Cena the win there. But...
I mean, it'd be cool.
Feud.
I mean, it'd be cool if they had more matches, but the thing is, we've like already seen a lot of this in 2015. You know,
Yeah.
like it's pretty much. I'd feel like it'd turn out the same exact way, and everything just ground out.
If they're continuing it, I need Rusev to go over, or there's
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't really do that with John Cena being an all-timer because he's supposed to get all this. He's gonna get all this momentum because if he loses, there goes a lot of momentum about being an all-timer and how he has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Cena loses, it's got to be really special.
Yeah. They're probably gonna save that for way down the road.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jinder doesn't beat Cena at SummerSlam.
Oh god. All right. So, anyways, how would you rate this match?
2.75.
Really?
Or maybe even a 3. I mean, like, it was good, but sometimes it just really dragged out. You know, it's like ladder matches where, like, Rusev was so close he could just put in the flag already, but now he had to take very short baby steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they, like, just hurried that up a little bit and then make Cena stop at the last second, but he did that, like, only one time. It just, like, dragged out more than it should have, you know?
Right.
Yeah. I think 3.25.
Yeah.
I say 250.
Wasn't anywhere close to Styles and Owens though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
At least an uncontroversial factor.
Yeah.
All right. Sami Zayn versus Mike Canellis.
Good. No complaint.
Yeah, it's.
Mike shouldn't have lost his first match, but I knew going into it he would because he had the momentum going, or first pay-per-view match going into it.
Right.
Yeah, it just felt like filler from the beginning, which
Yeah.
could have saved him some time for going from overtime again. But then again, I'm glad Sami Zayn's on the card.
With this feud, I mean, if Mike would have lost, it would have been bad. If Sami would have lost, it would have been bad because Sami needs some more momentum.
Yeah, he needs anything at this point.
Mike needs momentum because he's just coming to the WWE.
Yeah.
If I were Sami, I'd probably WWE at this point because he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
You never know. He could be the Daniel Bryan of WrestleMania 30 next year.
Or he could pull a Jinder Mahal.
I mean, you remember when he did back in NXT all the way back in like 2014? How he had like all these losses, and then he came back and rose up to the occasion and won that title.
Right, that's true. I mean, the person out of everyone who I can see becoming the next Daniel Bryan someday is probably Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano just seems like a Daniel Bryan.
I see that, but he needs to get over to the main roster quick. He wants to pull that off.
Nah, I think they're trying to get him to have his feud with Ciampa, which isn't going to be for another year. So.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I would be down for him to win like the NXT title. That'd be great.
As long as he wins the NXT title down there, I'm fine with him staying down there until Gargano returns from the injury.
You mean Ciampa?
I mean Ciampa.
Ciampa is. I hope he's does great things on the main roster. He's a good heel.
He is a good heel.
Yeah.
I mean, like when he was teaming with Johnny, people got behind.
Right.
So, yeah, that's the thing.
All
that
right.
match was. Yeah.
So I would give it a 3. Not good, not bad.
Yeah, 34.
Barely a 3 for me, just because it was unneeded.
Yeah.
But then again, Zayn's on the card, so.
All right.
When he wasn't even on the card at all on Raw pay-per-views sometimes. That really made me mad.
Just on Raw in general.
Yeah.
All right.
He was fighting Kevin Owens for the 50th time.
Yeah. They've held good matches anyway, so I'm not that mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, Kevin were all good, but I think they should have ended the feud at Battleground, at least at that point. Like, they shouldn't have another match until it's, like, big.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now we're on to
the main event, the match that was advertised the most, the Punjabi Prison match.
I think for a Punjabi Prison match, it was not horrible.
I mean, there's only been
I
3.
think it was solid.
But it wasn't horrible.
I think it was pretty solid.
I think it was
much more solid than the other two.
Solid bamboo.
I think the Singh brothers coming out was was smart. It made sense. Like,
I'll be right back.
Gonna get through, but then the Singh brothers came out and getting through. Blah blah blah. It was fine.
Yeah.
Spot where Singh won or 2. I don't know which thing he is. He got punched off the Punjabi Prison through an announce table. Looked very painful.
Yeah. And then, I mean, the match was okay. I mean,
the match wasn't horrible. It was probably their best match.
Yeah.
But that may have been the stipulation.
I mean, it's gimmicky.
Punjabi Prison.
All right. So the biggest part of that.
The Great Khali return.
Yes.
Greatest thing that happened.
Yes.
Ever.
Like, I mean, it's the Great Khali. He's the next best thing since
was the
Dice.
main event of the match. And then after the match, after like he helped Jinder win, he took the title out of Jinder's hand and then just held it up like, oh yeah, I'm the champion. Then he like put it back on Jinder's shoulder like, yeah, okay, you can keep it for now, buddy.
Right. And Great Khali is the next best thing since diced bread. Yeah. So
I think in like kayfabe, the reason that he held it up was because he wanted it to be like elevated, so like everyone could see, oh yes, Jinder is the champion.
Yeah.
But I mean, it really just made it look like Khali was like, yep, I'm the next champion.
I mean, Jinder's champ. Anything can happen.
Right. Well, Khali's been world champion before.
True, and he has been #1 draft pick before.
True. What do we have after that?
That's it?
All
right.
Yep.
So we have to wait for Matt to get back. But
so I'm to go read that Bleacher Report article.
All right, but what would you rate the Punjabi Prison match?
Punjabi Prison match, it was fine. I think it was like probably 2.5. I mean, like I said, it wasn't great, but it wasn't like god awful.
Yeah, I would say 3.5 because like.
I mean, yeah, maybe 3.
I would say 3.5 just because some of the spots were good. I'm not saying this just because I'm marking out for Khali, but
yeah.
But he did return, which was pretty cool. I mean, they're not going to use him ever again. But well, never. All right. Sorry about that. So we're just getting our ratings on the Punjabi Prison match. What's yours?
Do you mind if I put in my thoughts on it?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. I thought, even though there's been 3, I think that was probably the best Punjabi Prison match. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty smart how they used the 4 doors though, even though it was kind of predictable, but I think I liked it. Because like Jinder, the heel going for the first one, trying to make sure it gets open, and Randy stops them. I liked how they stopped on the fourth door though. That made it more exciting, more intense.
That made sense. And then Randy made the leap, and then Jinder had to go attack Randy.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really a leap. He kind of just like stretched his foot over.
Yeah, he just walked over
just
there.
Nonchalantly just did it too.
But
why wouldn't anyone do that? Like, why would you want to go out the door and then you have to climb up the huge cage? Why wouldn't you just climb up the little cage and then just like reach across to the next cage?
Yeah,
that's what I thought when I was saying after Randy did it. Like, there's no point in doing it. I mean, for somebody, like heck, the Great Khali
could already outside of the thing. But yeah, obviously you're gonna have to climb up the top. But if you're inside the ring, just hit an RKO, climb up one thing, go to the other thing, climb out, you win.
Yeah, it really shouldn't be that hard.
Exactly.
Yeah, just
I mean,
also, I need to comment on something. How did that one Singh brother that took the huge spot? How did he fit under that thing? Like,
I have no. I mean, he was just like really small and skinny in order to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are saying Randy could have done it, but I don't believe it.
I actually, what's funny is if you go on the Bollywood Boys, if you like look up Bollywood Boys theme song, which is who the Singh brothers are, the top comment on there was, watch them make a super stereotypic faction with them and Jinder Mahal, and that was before it actually happened. I was like, oh my god, that's insane.
I know it's kind of, it was very predictable.
Right.
But I mean, like, this was the one match where I thought Jinder could have won by himself. Like, he had the power to do that, honestly.
Yeah.
But then the Singh brothers came out, and Randy got distracted. But this time, he didn't let the Singh brothers, like, distract him, then Jinder come from behind him. Randy actually took care of him right this time.
Whoa,
Thank God, with that kendo stick.
Yeah.
Oh, Randy's some, like, bad things. I mean, like...
Yeah.
You see that one mark on like his shoulder blade almost from that kendo stick? It was literally that had to hurt. And then, I mean, he was bleeding at one point. I don't know what he was bleeding from, but he was bleeding.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jinder could have won this easily by himself. But no, I mean, Great Khali coming back at the end was cool, but like given his last,
but it was
Wait, wasn't his last appearance like flipping? As guarding Brock Lesnar's door for Paul Heyman or something.
Like, I don't think so. No.
That was on like a episode of Raw, and I remember that.
He had. I mean, I'm kind of upset because if you go back and look up Great Khali, you'll probably find Great Khali doing his little dance.
Yeah. That's all he was, just like a dancing face. And then he comes back all serious like he did in 2007.
Like, that guy choked out Randy Orton, are you serious?
Yeah. You really can't take him seriously. I mean, is it a one-time appearance? It looked like it on SmackDown, but it was I'll say it was solid. It was better than most people say it was. But, as for rating, I'd give it a 3.25.
Yeah.
Now we're moving on to Raw, and it kicked off with
wait, we have to go through all that, So, what was the best match of the show for you guys?
Probably the kickoff show, or the kickoff match, not the kickoff show match.
Tag match definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, tag match 100%.
I was definitely most I had my eyes glued to that match out of every other match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And now we're on to Raw, yes? Or botch or not?
Botch or not? Botch. All right, let me explain this. So, a botch means bad show. Not botch means good show. That's pretty much all I need to say. So, how would you say? Botch or not?
Overall, I'd probably say it was a botch. I think it had its moments, but overall, we gave it a pretty bad rating.
Yeah.
So,
I'd agree with botch.
Yeah, same here. I mean, what couple good... Hello?
Hey, we're just listening to you.
Oh, no, Matt just disappeared.
Oh.
Alright, technical difficulties, folks.
It's me.
Oh, Matt's back. Oh, no, Matt left again.
What is this, dude? What's this technical difficulties?
Technical difficulties, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Where were we?
All right, so yeah, it's just there's only really one good match on the card, one or two.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it had its moments, but it just got cringy at times. But hey, well, go ahead.
This is
Oh my God.
I don't know. It's funnier. Ryan's messing up on.
Bro, what is this?
What?
Bro, I don't know. All right, whatever. Let's just go to Raw. If we have to like restart the call, I guess we can do that. But
All right.
let's talk about
All right.
Raw off with Kurt Angle. He talked about his illegitimate son for a few minutes, and then he started talking about the Universal title. Anyone want to take here?
Yeah, that picture. It was something that I had going in my mind, thinking during Great Balls of Fire, were they actually gonna be doing a Fatal 4-Way? But guess I was right. I mean, I think it's gonna be a fun match to watch. It could be match of the night.
Whenever they announced Joe versus Reigns for the #1 contendership, I knew that Braun was gonna get involved and they were gonna make it a Fatal 4-Way.
Well,
yeah, there's no way Braun just couldn't be in there. I mean, it does give us a little bit of a hint of what Brock and Braun can put on what kind of match. Even though they haven't gone one-on-one yet, it'll give us a little taste for a later feud.
I mean, also, I heard about this interview. I don't know if y'all heard about this, and this is kind of off topic, but Samoa Joe, he talked about his match with Brock Lesnar, and basically he said that Brock Lesnar doesn't want to script anything before the match. Like, you just, when you get into the ring with Brock Lesnar, you go as you go. And he said Kurt Angle is kind of the same way, so facing Kurt Angle in TNA kind of prepared him for facing Brock. Like, they're two different men, but like it kind of prepared him better to face someone like Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Speaking, this is also way more off topic. Is there a chance of Kurt Angle returning to in the WWE ring? Like, I mean, wrestling wise.
I definitely think there is.
I mean, there's a possibility, but I don't think his doctors have cleared him yet, have they?
I don't know. I've heard that they haven't, but I mean, he was wrestling on the Indies before he came back to WWE.
Right.
So he definitely can wrestle. It's just a matter of do WWE doctors want him wrestling.
If he was gonna, I don't know, maybe he could face Triple H, but
Daniel Bryan, but WWE doctors won't.
Yeah. I think they might just stop him because he's technically a part of the Hall of Fame. And,
True.
I mean, have you really ever seen any Hall of Famer wrestle after they've been inducted?
Right. Yeah.
That's a good point.
That might not happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how do you guys feel about it being a Fatal 4-Way at SummerSlam? I think it's good.
I think it's going to be a great match.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Yeah, it'll definitely be good. I think it's a good way to get the title off Brock.
Yeah, once they announced Joe and Reigns, I already knew that it was going to be a 4-way with Braun involved. Because, I mean, they want to give them all the chance, and it's like, you know, Roman's the big dog, and Joe still needs to continue his feud, and Braun is feuding with Roman, and all that stuff, so they just wanted to get the easy way out, pretty much, and get a multi-man.
Yeah,
it's going to be...
So, I know we're going to make a video about this eventually, but let's get early predictions. Who do you guys think is going to win this match?
Yeah, that was my thing. Is Brock Lesnar going to win? Is he even going to lose the title? That's the real question.
Yeah,
I think he will. It's going to be Braun Strowman.
He doesn't. He hasn't really had much success in multi-man matches, except the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Fastlane, he lost to Roman.
I want either Braun or Joe, and I kind of think it's either going to be Braun or Joe.
I mean,
if I have to do an early prediction, I'm going Braun Strowman.
You know, the easy booking way is to have Roman win it.
Yeah.
Because that's the most predictable. But you know, you don't know how bad I want to see Joe as champion.
Same here.
Honestly,
I want to see Joe as champ.
I don't think any of us, like back when Braun made his debut, would be saying, "I want Braun Strowman to be Universal Champion."
Yeah.
Or just world champ.
Definitely, I'm very grateful for how much he's improved because I knew from the moment I saw him WWE would want to push him.
He's big.
a WWE guy.
He's big and muscular. That's why.
I mean, I mean, he's one of the few big guys that like gets over with the fans on a constant basis. Have fans like
Yeah.
really wanting him.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's perfect in a main eventer.
hate
Right.
him. Or hate big man, or like at least us marks, as
Yeah.
you could call us do. Like casuals love Big Show and stuff, but we're like, oh, okay, Big Show could retire tomorrow, and I'd be happy.
Filthy casuals.
But yeah, Braun, I'm very happy with him right now. He's doing great.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if he won. Like, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be mad if anyone won. Well, except
yeah.
Brock, because
Well-
Brock is part-timer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part-timers
want
should not hold
Ronda.
title.
But yeah, second choice would have to be Joe. So yeah, I want and I think Braun's gonna win.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
How
go
about-
with Joe, and Matt went with Joe, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Just to ask real quick, who do you really want to be Universal Champion? Not including the four. I mean, you can use the 4 men in the match, but just on the Raw roster, who do you want to be Universal Champ?
Like I said,
You know,
Joe and Braun are obviously two good ones. Finn wouldn't be bad. Like, I mean, his NXT title reign was great.
Seth
Sampson,
Rollins.
I don't think he'd be WWE champion, but I think he would be a good Intercontinental champion.
Seth Rollins.
I mean, as you all know, I'm a mark for Finn, so I'd have to go with Finn.
Right.
I mean, logically looking at it too, I mean, he didn't really get a rematch for his title
Yeah.
that he had to
Very true.
vacate, so he
Yeah.
should still at least get a match for it.
Yeah.
But speaking of Finn, that's the next match. That's the next thing that happened on Raw with
Yeah,
him versus Elias Sampson.
Jason
Right.
Jordan could be good. I mean,
Oh, Jason Jordan.
Oh, we don't talk about him.
well, I mean, like if you're looking at it from his wrestling perspective, he's a great wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
And then there's Cesaro, he'd be good. And then Carl Anderson, I know they're probably never going to split up the club, but I would love to see him.
You'd probably also really want Kalisto to win it too.
No.
All right. Anyways, yeah. To what Matt said earlier, the next match was actually the first match was Finn versus Elias Sampson, no DQ.
No DQ. I really didn't understand that. Why they just make
No,
a no DQ.
Because Elias Sampson hit Finn over the head with the guitar.
That's the entire
that's
reason
right.
they wanted to do the no DQ.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I just didn't pay attention last week.
Before the match, I believe, or was it? I don't know if it was before or after the match. But Finn Balor posted on Twitter. It was a GIF of him from New Japan where he smacked over the head with the guitar.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
But yeah, that match I think pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Both are-
I'm just going to admit I didn't watch much of SmackDown or Raw this week.
I didn't either. I just watched highlights.
I watched more of SmackDown than Raw, I'll say.
Yeah. So Raw.
But-
I mean,
But
Raw has one of
Now
my
that-
favorite current stars on it, but I'm.
Podcast because we just thought of this idea today. So
Woo.
that's
I mean, I did hear from this match that Bray Wyatt appeared, and
Yeah.
he helped Samson win the match.
That they're gonna do that they're most likely going to be doing a Wyatt Finn feud.
That'd be a great feud.
Yeah.
Now that we're doing podcasts, I'm definitely gonna start watching Raw and SmackDown each week.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So
What?
like I know what we're talking about.
Man, that's great.
What? Wyatt versus
Yeah, Finn and Wyatt. That'd be awesome.
that. I know that would be. Okay, speaking of Wyatt, do you think he could be a potential future Universal Champ?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
I could see it.
I think he might maybe be the first person to win both the WWE and Universal titles, like at on the separate brands.
Right. Sure as hell ain't gonna be Dean Ambrose.
No.
Sure as hell ain't gonna be out. Well, actually,
Yeah, it could be Owens.
it
I
could
mean,
be Owens.
I'll be the title picture. I think he might be out of it now and might be starting to move up into the main event soon.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, AJ versus Owens is still gonna keep going, of course. For now.
No, wait. I don't think
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Well,
They're gonna do a different feud going into SummerSlam.
which I'd be fine with because they should save their talent for another match down the road.
Oh wait, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. I've heard.
You've heard what?
He said he's going to be back. I've heard talks about Shinsuke going up against AJ at SummerSlam for the title.
I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Yep.
That'd be good.
I think maybe they could go the direction of Kevin and Jericho one more time at SummerSlam, because that's when they first united with SummerSlam.
Right.
So it would be like a good round about like for a whole year.
Yeah, that'd be a great match.
Jericho, and then a year after they first started teaming together, they had a big four match against each other.
Yeah.
They had the WrestleMania one, but still, it'd be great.
No. I'd love to see that.
AJ versus Shinsuke, I'd be fine with, but I think they might save that for a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
So I think actually they could be still going the direction of AJ versus Kevin.
Yeah, I can see that going for a bit longer.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard what I was saying, but Shinsuke is someone that's been rumored to be facing AJ for the title.
Well, just have a Japanese guy win it. I mean, they just had a Canadian have it.
I know. I would love to have that match happen. But because I think if they were smart about it, they would put Kevin in a feud with Jericho, and have the match at SummerSlam, and it would be like a full year of all of this stuff happening. Because they first started teaming together at SummerSlam, if you remember.
Yeah.
Which one of them, Kevin, I believe, needed a partner, or Jericho needed a partner to face Enzo Amore and Big Cass. I forget which way around it was. And then they aligned together. They had their first match at SummerSlam, which everyone thought Cass and Amore were going to win, and then they ended up winning. Jericho happened, and then a year later, having a SummerSlam match against each other. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But knowing WWE, they won't do that. They'll probably have AJ.
Okay. Yeah. So something I want to get off my chest. I know AJ Styles isn't. But like he's.
I started talking about all SmackDown superstars while we're on Raw.
Yeah.
But, it's too late now.
Yeah.
We'll get back to it.
Yeah, we'll get back to Raw in a second. I know, like he should be in more. Like I know he's only been at 2 WrestleManias, and he's had 2 great matches at WrestleMania, but I'm just surprised that he hasn't at least been to like almost the main event at WrestleMania. Like,
I mean, he was with Shane, kinda.
I mean,
like,
that was like the first match.
No, yeah, I know, but it was like a big match that they promoted.
Yeah, I know, but like he's only had like the first and the second match on the card of Mania.
First match is actually a good thing. You might think that it's not, or like the first match or segment is a good thing because like what they do is they have a great match at the beginning, they have a great match in the middle usually, and they have a great match in the main event.
Yeah, it sets the tone so you can keep your eyes glued to it.
Yeah, but I mean it's AJ Styles. Who wouldn't want to see him in the main event of Mania going up against some?
Well, yeah, that's why.
Well, I mean, who are you gonna put against Shane McMahon in the opener?
I mean, who could carry Shane McMahon unlike AJ? AJ could literally carry anyone.
I mean, he's had some interesting matches before.
Yeah, I mean, he's not perfect, but yeah. But I mean, he's AJ Styles.
I really wish that they would do a AJ versus Shawn Michaels match, but Shawn Michaels said he wanted to like respect the Undertaker and not come out of retirement. But I'm sure even the Undertaker would understand like a money match like that. It's worth coming out of retirement for one match.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the perfect.
But I mean,
that's the perfect one.
It goes back to that Hall of Fame thing. Nobody in the Hall of Fame has been had a match. So unless they check
Ric Flair.
Cough. Yeah. No, I mean in the WWE. Wait.
Even in WWE, that's false because wasn't Lita already in the Hall of Fame when she had her match with Heath Slater? The APA.
Yeah.
And wasn't
okay. I mean like.
No, she wasn't. She went in 2014, right?
Yeah, she was in 2015.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, wasn't Simmons in there? Ron Simmons, or is he not? Is he even in the Hall of Fame?
No. Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought he was.
I was thinking Lita.
Yeah.
No, Doink had a match with Heath, right?
Heath is the one. Well, I mean, like official, big, huge.
Yeah. Okay.
Heath is huge.
He's got a huge amount of kids. Got like 47.
He's gonna get the IC
I
title
missed
one
the
day.
kid gimmick. That was pretty hilarious. His kids.
It would have been hilarious if you just like went into the crowd and like started like trying to take some lady's kid. Like it had to have been scripted, or like he would probably
Yeah,
get
that's what I was telling. That's what I tried doing in 2K.
Yeah, but like no, like he like hops the barricade, goes to some lady's kid, and then like he's like come on son, and like the lady just like slaps him across the face.
No
He
pepper
turns
spray.
around, stops over the barricade, then like his opponent.
All right, folks, we're having technical difficulties. We'll restart this once we get these things figured out.
We're still having technical difficulties. Wait, hold up. Let me get back.
All right.
We gotta get back to Enzo and Big Cass.
All right, so we're back, folks, after that technical difficulty that we had with the call. So yeah. Anyways.
Let's get right back to Raw.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
think the match after was Enzo Amore versus Big Cass again.
Woo. Repeating matches and pretty much squash match.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
I mean, like, Cass is doing better than I thought he'd be doing.
He just needs different opponents.
He also needs better attire.
Yeah, I think Cass is... I think he's underrated by a few people. I think he's actually a decent wrestler. I mean, I'm not saying tomorrow he could go win the Universal title, but he had a good showing in that first Universal title match. If y'all remember?
He did.
Yeah.
He
Not
did.
the first time match, the second one. So
the second official one.
Yeah.
Still upset about that, but yeah, pretty much just a squash match. Pretty much filler.
Yeah.
What do you expect on a 3-hour show?
All right.
Then we had Emma versus Nia Jax. Once again,
No. We have Emma versus Tamina.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
I get it.
Remember Matt earlier from when he was?
He got it. But yeah.
I mean, it was killer, but like Nia's, is that a new finisher for her? If it is, I'm not mad at it, but it's like not. I mean, it's probably better than the leg drop because it actually looks like it would hurt because she's like so big.
I mean, a leg drop still hurts if done right.
Yeah.
So apparently, the reason Emma got a match in the first because does she threaten to date Jason Jordan?
Yeah, threatening to date Kurt. What? Okay, Kurt Angle is a really weird father. If he's trying to stop someone like Emma from dating his unofficial son or his illegitimate son.
No, I think she was like she was saying it in like a bad way. She's like, "Well, if I'm not getting any opportunities, then I'll just start dating your son."
I mean, I wouldn't be. That'd be a cute couple.
I mean,
Jason Jordan's trying to get in that. He's probably like, "Dad!"
Probably body slammed him for saying that.
He probably Angle slammed his dad. Like, Dad, why?
What the fuck?
I mean, actually, in a way, I think we could have seen Jason Jordan being Angle's son coming as, like, in 2K. Jason Jordan's finisher is the Angle Slam.
Oh, man. That really just predicted the entire future.
Yeah. I mean, like, they probably ahead of time.
Next up, we're going to be seeing that 2K collector's box, and it's going to be Braun Strowman holding the Universal title.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. We'll get to that prediction in our news and rumor round.
Yeah. All right.
Now, Akira Tozawa wants a match with Arya Daivari. After the loss last week where Titus stopped the match despite...
Yeah, the Raw Cruiserweight division is just really just... how do you say it?
I mean, TJP won the title.
I think they should have had Kalisto beat Brian Kendrick at the Survivor Series last year.
Yeah, we don't talk. Yeah. All right, we don't really talk about that Cruiserweight division.
I mean, like if that would have happened, they would have been SmackDown stars.
Yeah.
And SmackDown probably would use them too.
I mean, SmackDown knows how to use them. Cough, cough. I mean, not the same thing. So yeah, just the cruiserweight division in its whole is just.
Yeah.
It's like never mind. No, that's a controversial topic. I'm not gonna say that.
Up next, let's just go to the next match because
Yeah. We don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, next up,
Bailey, #1 contenders for the women's title.
I did not think Bailey was gonna win this match, or I did not mean Sasha Banks was gonna win this match.
The Alexa and Sasha feud. But I mean, if either of these two were to become women's champion, then I'd probably want Bailey to win it because I hate Sasha Banks.
Yeah, this man for some reason despises Sasha.
Wait, why do you despise Sasha?
Botches.
I mean,
everyone botches. I mean, AJ Styles
botches a lot. I mean, I think I'm still kind of holding a grudge to her from like the women's title stuff where she like botched every move against Charlotte, but she's still not that good, and she's like cringy on the mic.
Hey, she has her matches at NXT, dude. You didn't watch them?
No, I watched those. Those were good. I feel like a few women, when they came up to the main roster, their matches started getting worse.
I mean, cough, cough, not Alexa Bliss.
Definitely not.
Cough, cough. Paige had great matches with NXT before she moved up. Emma had matches in NXT with her new gimmick before she moved up. Sasha did amazing. Becky's still doing pretty good. Charlotte, I think she had probably better matches in NXT.
Yeah.
Decent matches in NXT.
Yeah.
But at the end of her run, she was mainly a manager. And Murphy. Alright, so how do y'all feel about Bailey being the new #1 contender?
It was shocking. Because for me, it was shocking because I didn't think she was going to win.
Yeah, I thought they were going to continue that Alexa.
I'm not really sure how you're going to book this right. Because I think Bailey winning the title at SummerSlam would be a very bad idea.
Yeah.
It just like shows that anything is possible, but
who had better matches in NXT, I kind of forgot about Bailey.
Yeah. Oh, Brooklyn too. Those are awesome. But anyway, I was just saying, like, if Bailey wins back the title at SummerSlam, makes no sense because then she got destroyed at Extreme Rules.
Yeah, I think her matches with Asuka in NXT were good. Her matches with Sasha in NXT were good. Her matches with... Wait. Do you have any matches with Charlotte? I'm sure if she did, they were probably pretty good. I don't remember though.
I don't think she did one-on-one, or maybe at least once.
The Fatal 4-Way between all the four horsemen was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Which still hasn't happened on the main roster, and it's probably not going to happen anytime soon.
The thing we got was probably the WrestleMania match.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about that. Let's skip that one and go to the one after that.
Wait, why do you want to skip Jason Jordan versus Kurt Hawkins?
Just another filler match. It's
just come on. It's the illegitimate son, man. He's just having a good time.
I mean,
I've heard rumors that Jason Jordan's going to be feuding with Kurt Hawkins now.
It's kind of like Paul Heyman with Curtis Axel. It's like, oh, okay then.
Could have made Curtis. Well, actually, he did make Curtis Axel good. He beat Triple H.
I mean, Kurt Angle's got to do something to make Jason Jordan not just look like a generic black son.
He's not even black. He's only half black.
I know. But yes, squash.
Yeah, I guess we can just skip that. Carly.
Yeah, it's time to skip.
Versus the Revival.
Right.
It was a good match. Yes, but I mean, two heels against each other.
That was interesting.
Like, are Dash and Dawson better than the club because the club beat the Hardy Boys, but
yeah,
it's just yeah.
You know, I'm glad the Revival won because I think they needed them.
Yeah, they needed that. All right.
Hey, remember when the club was Raw Tag Team Champions at the Royal Rumble?
Ha ha ha.
I don't.
Yeah. Then we had Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus The Miz and Miz Garage.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing about the match was after the match, you know? But
Yeah.
we'll get to that very soon. But I expected this.
I liked. Yeah. I mean, the match was okay, but
I mean, with the way things are going now, Jinder Mahal is WWE champion. I mean, if Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel can get in the main event at Raw, anything's possible.
Yeah. All right. So I want to talk about
after what happened after the match. What Matt said, where Seth Rollins stuck his fist out. He wanted to do the Shield thing, and then Dean looked at him and just rolled out of the ring.
Yeah, he doesn't have that. That was a bad hat because it makes sense too because he doesn't have that trust for him. Like, who would after he just betrays him?
Yeah.
Right. Like, he was the one he mainly attacked. Like, he hit him like 5 times.
But
yeah.
With that, we're gonna have to talk about the impending Shield reunion because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, when.
A lot. It's probably not going to happen for like another year, but it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Like all 3 members are on Raw, and it's just they're planting the seed. They've already done small things like just pops for the crowd, but no, they're gonna have that Shield reunion. I think they should just put the Shield to rest and move on because the past is the past and stop touching it.
The fans won't stop touching it.
Yeah, the fans are the whole. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the video part of the podcast, but in the picture they used for the Miz Taraz match, if you look on the first row, there's a black guy just staring at the screen, and then the guy behind him. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right. Anyways, that's off topic. All right. Anyways, back to the footage I have playing over.
Reading off the report.
But yeah, the Shield reunion's going to be happening, and
well, here's something that like might stick it to that. I've heard rumors that there's going to be another shakeup after SummerSlam.
Yep.
I'm not sure that was respected.
Let's discuss that at rumors and news and roundup stuff. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. But how are we gonna grade the Raw show?
I'm gonna say it's a not. I mean.
No, I mean rate.
I'm gonna say it wasn't a botch. I'm not gonna say it was better than a botch. In my opinion.
Like, how do we rate it out of 5 stars?
Oh, out of 5 stars for the entire show, I'd say like 3.5.
Yeah.
Okay, let me explain my reasoning behind it. First off, there are 2 squash matches. Like, the Jason Jordan, Kurt Hawkins, and the Enzo... I said Hawkins. The Enzo and Big Cass.
Hawkins. It's Hawkins.
Oh, Hawkings, just because you don't like it. That, I mean, and I give it that, some of the matches were good. Not all of them. Some of them. If Finn's on the show, I mark. I admit that, but I mean, just there are just some matches that just it's kind of pulled the battleground a little bit, where it's like you expected more but got less.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I don't even give it 3 stars. I give it 2.5.
This match of the night, gonna have to be a no DQ match.
Yep, I have to give it to. Well, I mean, I know my boy Finn's in there, but I would have to give it to Sasha versus Bayley. I don't know. I just.
Okay.
I just.
I'd give it to Sasha and Bayley.
Yeah.
Okay.
The women stole it tonight.
Yeah. Botch or not, I think we all said not a botch, but still not a great.
I really only say not a botch because if the women's match wasn't there between Bayley and Sasha, and then it would most likely be a botch for me.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, like, I guess it was okay. Yeah.
All right. With that being said,
let's probably. Let's just move on to SmackDown where we had the return of Jericho.
Yeah,
let's return of Jericho, man.
The return of the best. I I mean, SmackDown, you already know, is most likely going to get the win here. Unless, yeah, it's most likely going to get the win.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
It's probably talking.
Most people, actually, I'm going to say something. Most people would probably say that Raw has better talent. But, I mean, SmackDown is just, I mean, SmackDown has great talent. But people still...
SmackDown puts on a better show.
SmackDown puts on a better show with the talent they got.
Better show.
I mean, if you have Aiden English in, I mean, okay, what is it with... Alright, we'll get into that later. But for now, the return of Chris Jericho.
The return of Jericho, man!
SmackDown Live is Jericho.
I love the part where he said that he put a guy in the grocery store in the walls of Jericho.
That was funny.
That was.
I mean, hey, I mean, it's Return of Jericho set up one of the best main events in SmackDown history. I'd say that was fun as hell. But
that was a good match.
I mean, he needed his rematch. Styles wanted his rematch. Just put them both together, says Shane McMahon, and put them inside.
But we'll get to the main event later. But like, I'm still not too happy about it being a hot potato.
Yep, that hot potato. I mean, okay. If Owens wins the title back, then I'm officially dubbing SmackDown as a hot potato user.
Yep. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it was just an accident Battleground, but
yeah. Maybe...
I mean, Sorry.
No.
Jericho's return was pretty big. Because were you expecting that?
No, not
no.
Tonight.
Neither was I. I thought he was like still gonna be with Fozzy for like the rest of the year.
Yeah, but he came.
I didn't that, but I didn't see him returning so soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Go on.
After the return of Jericho, we had look, another rematch.
Really? Oh, Shinsuke and Baron. Wow.
What a rematch. God damn it.
At least it had a real finish this time.
Yeah, at least it wasn't bullcrap DQ. If they just did this at Battleground, there would have been no real use for this rematch.
Corbin mocking the good vibration. Cool though.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't. Battleground probably would have been better if they just. Well, I mean, if they just gave this match, but like the length of the Battleground match.
I mean, it's a 2-hour show. You can't really just give it that much length.
Yeah, but
yeah, the next match was better though. I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte, Becky versus Lana and Tamina. No, sorry, Nia Jax.
Yep.
Yep.
Nia Jax. All right. So.
Natalya telling Naomi that you turned this into a kid's toy about the women's title was great.
Yeah, that was okay. That was pretty funny.
But it was.
John saying, "I've never seen a match start with screaming." Good though.
Yeah,
match horrible.
Becky Lynch always seems to be one that can carry a match. So can Charlotte sometimes, but it's just when they're the entire running force in a tag team match when they're on the same side. It's literal definition of carrying. Lana, she just doesn't really seem as much as a wrestler and more of
the fans.
Well, I mean, she's eye candy. That's pretty much what she is.
Yeah.
Always has been that.
Yeah.
She's a better wrestler than I thought she would be, but she's still not good.
Yeah. And then there's Tamina Jax. Now it's Tamina Jax. Whenever I just refer to either of them, but
Okay.
At least Lana took the pin.
Yeah. Give Tamina something.
Before we get off to the next thing, do you guys think that Tamina still has time left to become champion, or is that down the drain?
Oh, that's done.
Oh, yeah, that's gone.
Yeah. I think she's just turned much more into a bodyguard than an actual performer now.
Yeah. She has gone from AJ to Lana, and what did she even do before AJ Lee?
She was like managing. She was like managing Santino and the Usos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so she's just pretty much been a bodyguard / valet her entire wrestling career.
That's 100% correct.
Had Jinder Mahal demanding a SummerSlam opponent, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks Randy Orton wasn't even on the show though.
Yeah.
It was one of his generic promos that always happen, that he always does. But then I'm excited for the match that's coming out of it, which is Cena versus Shinsuke.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge.
That's gonna be huge.
That is definitely review worthy. But
yeah. Well,
I honestly, I'm kind of happy it's not on a pay-per-view because they would probably have Shinsuke have the anti-America gimmick and then have Cena have to crush him because.
Oh my God! No!
Yeah.
No!
Oh God! Please no! It's just like,
bro, you can't. We can't make it World War II, dude.
Oh God! Just like starts, just turns into flipping Russian, and just starts throwing up salutes. Cause why not?
Bro, Shinsuke's Japanese.
Yeah, I know. Knowing WWE,
He didn't need to be Russian.
They would turn him into Russian because it's WWE.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal is just think about that. Jinder Mahal. I still can't get it out of my brain. That flipping Jinder Mahal.
Okay, I just want to talk about the next match for a second. Why did Aiden English have like a pay-per-view attire for a normal show, but a normal attire for pay-per-view?
I don't know, but he did look pretty nice.
He looks like, honestly, Aiden English could probably, now that I'm thinking about it, they might give him one U.S. title match, and that's it, just one.
They might, but yeah, I don't see it being
But hey, English has some rhymes though. The way he introduced
oh God,
Mike and
I
Maria
muted during Battleground when he was talking.
Yeah, I mean he had some rhymes on SmackDown though. He's like, I forgot how it was. It was like something with, hits like a rock and sings like a dove, and here my partner's the power of love, something like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was pretty good. But the finish of this match was the best thing because I thought it was really clean and smooth. Like that's probably one of the best finishes I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, like Ty distracted Mike and threw him in the corner, and Zay now know where that haluva kick. That was a pretty good finish. That was probably the best part of it.
Yeah. All right. So next up was the New Day's championship celebration. In short, Usos just murdered them.
Fine by me.
Yep.
I knew it was gonna turn into something like they'll probably bring out the old day or something. I don't know.
Oh.
I can't take any more New Day celebrations. Oh, but on a side note, did you guys know that Kofi Kingston's like the only person to win the WWE World, Raw, and SmackDown Tag Championships?
He never won the world title.
Yeah.
The World Tag Team? Yeah, he won it with Punk.
Oh,
yeah.
The World Tag Team, I mean. All the Raw and SmackDown Tag Championships. That's pretty impressive.
I
but
thought he meant the world title. I was like,
no.
Jesus.
He should have won it, but no. Just because Randy Orton.
I mean, yeah. Jinder Mahal. Just think Jinder Mahal.
Celebration where Usos wrecked them. I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I liked it because I think it was just going to be like filler when there's no reason to.
Don't you dare be sour. Clap for the old day. And just like plays a crappy version of the New Day song.
I can't revisit. I can't revisit that.
Oh, no, the Time Machine when they were feuding with the Vaudevillains.
Oh, God, no. Just don't.
Where all they...
It was actually kind of funny when they went back to, like, Kofi, and Kofi, like, came out of the Time Machine and was going, boom. Like... Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was funny.
But, it's kind of crappy how they just put a screen filter over it. It's like, whoa, they didn't even turn the lights gray or whatever. That would have been... Alright, so now it's time for the main event.
One of the best main events you'll see on SmackDown.
Yes.
I'll tell you that right
Kevin
now.
Owens versus Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles.
What a match.
The line to break up the calf crusher was so freaking epic.
Yeah, and pretty much this entire match was just, like, you knew from the start it was going to be really good.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes these matches are overhyped, but there's no time for it to be overhyped. It was just a main event, except JBL saying, greatest SmackDown main event of all time, greatest SmackDown main event of all time. I mean, it was actually one match when it proved to be like that, but I feel like the commentators sometimes just ruin it. But not even JBL could do it this time.
Yeah, no. JBL just, I think they tell him, okay, try your best to ruin the match so the crowd mutes. Or mutes their so the TV audience mutes their TVs.
Yeah.
So they won't have to hear you botching on commentary.
Yeah, but these false finishes really threw me off guard because at first I thought Jericho was gonna be done with that. Wait, no. Something happened before Jericho kicked out of the pop up. I think
it was wasn't it like yeah, I have no idea.
There was a false. I can't remember because I remember watching this and I forgot what it was. Oh, that's right. It was Jericho with the Walls Jericho and KO, then a codebreaker on Styles. Well, I thought that was gonna be it with Jericho with the 1-2. Somehow Styles kicked out, and then Owens came in with the pop.
Finally, Chris can finally AJ can kick out of something.
Yeah, and then Jericho. Not Jericho. Owens has the pop-up, and I thought that was it because Jericho just doesn't really kick out of those. But he shocked me when he actually did.
Down for Jericho because he was like, yeah, Jericho deserves another run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, and then Kevin Owens going up for the frog splash would put him away for sure. But then Styles, a little bit of a heelish move, just threw Owens out of the ring. It's like something you would do in 2K online, Just like throw him out of the ring and steal the pin. He stole the pin, won the match, won the title back.
Yeah.
It was a very exciting match.
Okay, so this is something that I've been thinking about, and it involves AJ Styles. So obviously we know Jericho is going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Obviously, there's no question.
And Kevin Owens could be a future Hall of Fame. But what about AJ Styles? Like, he's been all around the world. He's been in the business for so long, but he hasn't been in WWE for so long.
No,
I mean, they put Sting in the Hall of Fame.
But
Antonio Inoki in the Hall of Fame.
True.
They just have those kind of people. But I mean, Styles is actually making a name for himself on the WWE roster. So I mean, he could just be a legend outside the WWE. Never step foot in it, and like maybe he'll sign a contract like Sting did, have one match, and then be in the Hall of Fame. Regardless, I mean, it's happened before when people just really haven't done much. But Styles is just proving he deserves it.
Well, with AJ, if he did that, if he never had a WWE run, just because he wasn't in a company he was in WCW, but he didn't do anything notable like Sting was, which was like actually a rival of them where they bought out the company. But he was like the main eventer in like ROH and then like TNA companies that like they didn't buy out and they wouldn't.
Yeah, because the whole reason is because Sting, him being inducted, it's because everybody knew who Sting was. I mean, he was he's a
WCW guy.
Yeah, but he was, and then with AJ Styles,
if he was an honor guy, they wouldn't have inducted him.
Yeah, but I think AJ could, but I know I don't want to ask this because how much longer do you think AJ could go?
Oh, AJ said he wants to retire by 42. Like he's
he just turned 40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that sucks, seeing that he could be out of the business in 2 years, or he could be out of the business in 2 years. I mean, he might want to change his mind, but
he might, but I doubt it. I think he's gonna stick to his guns.
He's doing the best option. You do it for too long, then it just starts getting to you. And I think if he just retires at the right age, he still has tons of life to live. And just be able to experience everything else.
I just feel like if so, he could go to 45.
Probably, I mean, if he can stay healthy, because I mean, these guys who've done it for too long just end up badly, man. Yeah. Like Brian's been having seizures. I just don't want Styles to do that because he's such a great performer. I mean, if he does it on his own terms, like many people should.
Yeah, and unlike most wrestlers,
Styles family to raise. Like, I mean, they're still like they're kind of grown up now, but they're not like full-grown adults.
Yeah, they aren't. Right. They aren't like. Yeah.
You want to see your kids. That's what you always want to do.
In a way, honestly, I kind of feel like the best time to be in WWE if you have kids is like when your kids are in like school, like middle school or a younger school, and they're like, "Oh yeah, my dad's famous."
My dad's a famous WWE
Yeah,
wrestler. Well,
when
my
they
dad's a
actually
surgeon.
understand it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, who wouldn't want AJ Styles as their dad? Heck, who wouldn't want John Cena as their dad?
You'd have a lot of stuff.
Like, I mean, if your father is on T-shirts and is a well-known household name, cough cough, not Hulk Hogan.
If you're the son or daughter of John Cena, you are the luckiest person in the world.
Yeah,
You really are.
Next to The Rock and
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say actually like the luckiest, but like you're pretty lucky. You're gonna get much stuff.
Don't forget about Birdie Joe Danielson.
Oh yeah. I forgot that was a thing. Why do all male wrestlers have female daughters that go? I mean, like,
yeah.
I mean, we don't talk about David Flair anymore. But like most wrestler daughters or children are daughters.
Yeah.
I mean, you have these sons too. You got Curtis Axel, you got Randy, you got Ted DiBiase. Oh, he's not anymore. Cody Rhodes, and he's got one.
Was Roddy Strong's kid, was that a male or a female?
I have no idea.
I know.
I'm not sure.
Brian had a daughter.
Okay, if I see one of AJ Styles, are AJ Styles kids? They're male and female, right?
Yeah, he has one girl. Like he has all of his kids' names on his ribs.
Yeah.
He has one for his girl, but it has like a bow, so like he would remember that was his girl.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he wouldn't.
Well, I don't think he would forget, but it would make it more specialized.
Yeah. I mean, okay. So, if I ever, I want to see AJ's kid. I want to see, like, AJ would train him and see if he could live up to his dad's name.
I mean, did you even like hear about it? Like, Styles doesn't want his kids to do wrestling. If you guys heard about
a lot
that.
of wrestlers don't want their kids doing wrestling.
I mean,
they don't want them to get hurt.
I can understand why you wouldn't want your kids hurt. That's something. But like, who wouldn't want to see AJ Styles, one of his sons at least, do something?
Well, people thought that if Ric Flair had a son.
No, we don't talk about Ric Flair's son.
But again, never saw what Reed could have done. Reed could have been good. Maybe.
Shh. That's too controversial for this. All right, let's get back on track.
Wall had a son. He wrestles, I think. I don't know.
Hey, no, we don't talk about these people.
All right, no. Actually,
his son died.
No. He has another one. If
he does,
if Chris Benoit's son ever came to the WWE, do you think he would use the Benoit name?
No.
Not one bit.
That they wouldn't even mention that his son was Benoit, or he was Benoit's son. All right, let's get back on topic. Like,
yeah, so
we
got SmackDown done.
All right,
we have to. No. We still have to do botch or not for SmackDown, but I'm pretty sure we're all going or not.
Definitely not.
Yeah, not a botch.
It was a great show.
Yep, solid.
Now
we have, what do we have? News and rumor roundup.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
we do.
the thing I wanted to. All right. So 2K WWE 2K18, something that everybody's looking forward to. So first off, what do you think? All right. What's in the box?
Show you with the box. Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
What's in that box?
You did put the video clip, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Future Jonathan, remember to edit that in. But what's in the box? What do you guys think the collector's edition is going to be?
All right. So rumors wise, I've heard a lot of people say it's going to be Undertaker, but
he's already had one.
Put in a stop to that rumor because of what Matt just said. He already had one in 2K14. I believe that it's not going to be Undertaker for that reason. I think it could be I'm thinking it's a Cruiserweight edition.
Cruiser. You know how many people would buy that? Who's going to buy that for? Exactly. I'm not going to buy that.
No, I wouldn't touch that.
I don't want Neville on the cover of the collector's box.
Ooh, throwing shit at Neville.
No, he's a great performer. I just that's just not appealing to the eye. You know, like collector. Yeah, we're talking legends here. Let's see.
Maybe they could put Legends Edition, but no, they like doing their DLC pack for that.
Yeah, who would you center a collector's box around? I mean, who's in 15, 16, 17?
Maybe Women's Revolution.
We have
that could be
Mr.
good.
We have Mr. We don't talk about him anymore. Then there's Stone Cold One, then NXT. So.
No, but like, would y'all think that it could maybe be like a Women's Revolution thing?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe because
Maybe that's the NXT women that weren't going to be in the game be in it.
I'd be fine with that.
I would pop for a
Or,
Becky collector's edition.
maybe like ruthless aggression type thing, but I feel like that would be like the in-game 2K showcase more than it would be the like collector's edition.
But if you were to, I mean, all you get with the collector's edition is just physical items. You could just get the deluxe version, so they wouldn't have anything like super unless they reveal the super special.
Maybe they had like a big name from the Ruthless Aggression era. They had like a statue for them. They had like the Tops cards with like they made like Ruthless Aggression era Tops cards that were exclusive to these things. Assigned things like maybe Batista. Something like that. But I mean, I don't see that.
Well,
Revolution.
Either another NXT edition, which
Another edition probably could happen.
Or a women's, I would say. But what would be the main focal point for the women? Like
Charlotte.
Either I would think someone like Charlotte because somebody made a really good custom collector's edition box with Charlotte and it actually looked really cool, but I wouldn't get it.
Oh, okay. I have to say this one. I've heard a rumor about the Shield. Shield might happen.
That would just feed into the Shield reunion. Because I mean, with these things, WWE has to approve of it.
Yeah.
So if it was a Shield edition, then that would just add to the fuel of a Shield reunion.
Right.
Well,
I can kind of see it because like
no, wait. What if Bray got it? What if Bray Wyatt got it?
Yeah, no way in hell that's happening.
I mean, that would be pretty cool. Like
LCB.
Well, no, all DLC.
Oh, I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Adam Rose, and the DLC is gonna be you can play as the Rosebuds.
Okay, stop yourself. But I think the physical collecting you got from a Bray is a sheep mask. Like, who wouldn't want a free sheep? Well, not free.
No, you buy those off the WWE shop.
Yeah, but make it like special. Make them signed by Bray himself. On the inside, of course, so you wouldn't see a flippin' Bray Wyatt on the outside. Okay, so they might not exactly do an Undertaker one, but they might do a Brothers of Destruction one. Like, one that involves Kane and Taker. I mean, it could happen, because
I can still kind of see the Undertaker, but I don't think it will because he already had one.
Alright, well...
Alright, I'm on limited time. Can we wrap this up a little bit?
Yeah, alright. So, of course, no, the Roman Reigns Collector's Edition, already confirming it. Yep, alright, so...
We got Match of the Week.
Alright, Match of the Week for you guys.
Match of the Week.
SmackDown main event.
Same here.
By far.
Yeah, SmackDown main event. It obviously would have won.
Or Usos versus the New Day. But yeah, I'm gonna have to SmackDown main event.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, now the show of the week, you could say.
SmackDown.
All right. All right, and I'm gonna add one more. The worst match of the week. What would you guys say is the worst match?
Are we talking legitimate matches or squash matches? Because
squash matches do not count.
Okay.
I have to think about that.
Yeah.
It's probably Raw. No offense
just
to Raw, but
Raw itself is a botch match.
Raw's a squash match.
I'm gonna have to probably go. I don't know. Worst match of the week. Corbin versus Nakamura, maybe? No, probably not.
Well, for me, I'm gonna go with Ruru versus Cena. It's just a crappy gimmicky match.
I liked it. I liked the match.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was just super like slow, and at points there is cool, but it just couldn't get me enticed.
Yeah, probably go with Corbin versus Nakamura.
All right.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that, just because of the finish. And I mean, it was good. It had its moments, but I just don't see it like that.
All right. So, all right. Well, that's been the podcast. We'll be back here next week on Wednesday or Thursday. We haven't really come up with a official day. Most likely Wednesday.
Just next week. Just look out for that.
We'll see you guys next week after Raw and SmackDown.
Goodbye.
Thank you guys for listening.
Bye.